Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Vincent is making coffee. We just use a French press. And it's worked pretty good.
Timer for 1 minute.
Earl likes to watch.
I could add a little water, honestly.
Goose is on the toilet over there. Vincent went to grab my camera for me because I had left it inside last night, and was the second Vincent cracked the door open, Goose bolted out of it. He's in this phase of kind of testing, I think, to see what he can get away with.
You naughty boy!
He did the same thing in the house.
Look at that! I pick him up and he starts meowing. Naughty boy!
He's just really smart. So he's figured out when he hears someone walking up, that usually means the door's about to open, and he was ready for it. And he isn't 100% happy in here when we're at my grandmother's house because he thinks that grandmother's house is home because it was for, 9 months. And so he's like, why can't I just go inside? But honey, we've moved. This is our new home.
This is your home.
He's kind of grumpy.
Are you so very grumpy?
In general, he likes hanging out with us in here, but it's just especially in the morning, he wants to go explore the yard because the yard feels like his and he wants to go be in it. So he doesn't understand why he can't, but he can't because there's a whole bunch of feral cats all around and he is not equipped to battle a feral cat. And I don't want him to do that anyway. So read this. The magnets, I put 15 of those super strong magnets and they're just not enough. Maybe just through the fabric and stuff. They're not doing what I need them to do. So unfortunately, this needs to be rethought a little bit. The good thing is that Vincent looked at it last night when it was
Timer for 2 minutes.
When it was dark outside and I had the lights on in here and he couldn't see any light coming through here. So I think the sizing of it is okay. It just needs more magnet power or something. I think that's all it needs. I think I might just make tabs with extra magnets that go all around it. And then maybe it'll be good to go. It's also got all this done last night. So we got all of our power cords and our HDMI cords ready with, for our Apple TV, and then we'll have our PS4 and our Switch in here, and then we'll have the TV mounted up there. So we're ready to mount the TV. That's going to be so exciting. I can't wait. Yeah.
I so want to just get that TV set up so you can finally play God of War Ragnarok.
Oh my gosh, me too. We haven't even bought it yet, but I love God of War. I've been wanting to play that.
I know you
had a minute.
To, so just want to make sure
I have to fold that. Figure out how to fold that later. Here, you can look out the window. Are you happier now? Be cozy on the bed and look out the window? They're I just want to be in the yard. I don't want to look at the yard. I want to be in the yard. Okay, cool. So this is a very long opening clip, but there's the updates. Every day is a new adventure. Today is going to be a heavy organizing day. Vincent has no classes today, which we don't love.
I forgot to take my meds yesterday.
But it's fine. Oh, you did?
I forgot.
You forgot. What meds are you taking? Do you want to share with the entire world?
Lexapro.
Yeah.
I got crippling depression. No.
Well, you actually do.
I actually do.
It was crippling, and you did have depression.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with severe depression and anxiety, and having the vocabulary to be able to say what's wrong with me and why I feel so blech is immensely helpful. And I got prescribed coffee. I got prescribed Lexapro, and game changer for me at least. I know people have different experiences with meds and stuff like that. But for me, just this one, insane. It almost feels like there is a cloud that was over my head pretty much all my life. Maybe it wasn't always there, but it always felt there. And suddenly it's not there, and I get to live my life normally, have fun, enjoy what I'm doing instead of just feeling disconnected from everything that I'm doing. So I'm just having a grand old time, and it's been 2 months?
Has it? It has not been 2 months, has it? Maybe 6 weeks.
Well, I finished my first 30-day supply, and I'm deep into my second one.
Okay, yeah, maybe it has been. Man, time flies. It feels like that just happened.
Yeah, but it's nuts. And I'm the kind of guy
that I'm the kind of guy who likes to just talk about it. I don't think it's taboo to talk about mental health. I think it shouldn't be taboo. So yeah, I'm super open about it. Voila.
Well, hopefully me having gone through it also helps
Oh yeah.
you not feel like it's a big scary thing too.
Immensely.
Because hey,
Because I grew up in basically
let's
like
super help me too.
Yeah, I grew up in a family where, you know, mental health wasn't a thing. Like the very, very classic European type of shtick, you know. But now I just feel like my brother went through the same thing, you went through the same thing, I'm going through the same thing. Like mental health is real, y'all. That's my TED Talk.
I'm so glad you're doing good. I missed you.
I miss you too. I'm rediscovering myself, you know.
These cats.
Milk and sugar?
Yes, please. More sugar than you usually put, because I think I've been underdoing it. I keep adding more.
Okay.
Just because these cups are like bigger, you know, I've been having bigger portions than I used to.
Lots of
How you
caffeine.
doing, Goose?
I'm so good.
You just cracked me up with that like oat milk, like with the Italian.
No.
Not in the cafeteria.
Your coffee, princess.
You're so annoying. But it does look delicious. Goose, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you so hungry?
Do you want some food? Do you
Are
want to
you
eat?
ready for breakfast?
Do you want to eat?
Look at them. Pacing in this tiny space.
You too.
You can see his little head shake.
Oh, do you want some grab? You want to eat? Yeah, except I need the space, baby.
You ready for a walk? He's got his harness on. He's just waiting so patient. It's amazing how he calms down once his harness is on.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, okay.
Can you hear the little lip smacking?
Earl, I'm so glad you're having a good breakfast. Goose, are you ready for a walk?
Come on, let's go. Let's go take a walk.
Earl will be next. He's gonna complain, but that's okay.
Come on, let's go take a walk, baby. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Come on.
You got this, Goose.
Good boy.
Oh, Earl's like, what about me?
What?
Earl, stay here. You're next.
Good boy, Goose. I'll see you later, Earl.
Earl, you get to go after Goose. He's probably gonna complain this whole time. It's fine. This is one thing that makes pets so fun. Is just like, even on a busy day where we have a ton to do and we're stressed, I know, baby. It's an excuse to just like stop for a minute. To just go take a walk or whatever. Are you crying? It's okay, you get to go after Goose. But we can't take both of you at once because you just want to go in opposite directions. It's okay, Earl Schmerl. You're next. Let me come. It sounds like actual crying, doesn't it? It's horrible. Alright. Vince just swapped out cats. I look like a potato, but that's fine. Potato or not, I still can edit a YouTube video. I really desperately need to shower. When's the last time I showered? I think it was Wednesday? Tuesday night? It's Friday, guys. Sometimes the days just like escape me, especially when I'm not doing stuff that's like, you know, sweat inducing. I still like do like wipe downs every day because I really hate like old deodorant, so I always do like you know, important parts wipe down every morning regardless. I put on fresh deodorant. But no bueno. And I wonder if my hair looks like this and my skin is like starting to break out. We're like thriving. Really thriving. Okay, we're getting to work. Hopefully this goes good and I don't have to leave to go do anything else. Wish me luck. Goose. No, baby, stay here. Come here, bud. Come here, Goose. Goosey. Goose. You have to stay here now. You already had your walk. Also, as a random aside, while I'm working on all this stuff, We played this Cozy Christmas Classics playlist during our Thanksgiving dinner, and I have not stopped playing it. It is just like the perfect, like, old jazzy songs, all the familiar stuff, not too much of the pop stuff, which I do enjoy on occasion. Sometimes I explicitly like to listen to, like, Christmas pop, but a lot of times I like the classics. Like, anyway, it's very good. So I highly recommend if you want, like, some cozy Christmas spirit in your life. I'm going to play it right now. See if it helps Goose calm down, because he's a little sad. He doesn't get to go on a walk. We got the mount on the wall. We're going to put the TV up, too, so we can all watch shows while I edit. I took a little break. Computer is currently copying files. We have our Apple TV, but
yes.
that requires Wi-Fi, so how does that work?
That's gonna Apple TV is gonna go on our router,
Okay.
on our hotspot.
But that means it has to run the whole time. Is that okay?
Yes. Yes, it's fine.
I love you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It'll take some time to fix it.
Hi. Okay, I took a break from editing because my computer was about to die. I'm most of the way through. I'm almost there. I took a break to take a shower, and I put on the comfiest clothes that I own. They're also green. Is that weird? Is it weird to wear an all green outfit? I feel like it is December. Feels appropriate. I also wanted to give the bathroom a minute to defog, and then I figured I'd show you my current routines. They've changed a lot because of moving into a van, which is fine. Also, I just realized this is like so close. Why did I? Maybe I'll go show you my outfit again when it's actually viewable. Anyway, I've really fallen deep in love with R&Co products for my hair. I'm finishing up couple big bottles of Wella. I'm really particular about my hair care. I do not skimp as far as that goes. I never buy like drugstore level products. I always go at least one level higher. And R&Co, besides the fragrance, is really great. I wish that they didn't have fragrance. Like, it's so unnecessary. But this stuff, Twister, it's like a primer for other curl products you're going to use, which is, in my case, Turntable Curl Defining Cream. I love these products together. I squish the Curl Twister, the primer, into my hair when my hair is still like really wet, like freshly turned off the shower. And I've already been like squishing it with conditioner, and then I use the Curl Twister, and then I finish off with the Curl Cream, and then I stick it up here, which is where it is now. And as far as face, I've been really loving Hero Cosmetics lately. I still have a few like luxury items, luxury skincare that I do love. Oh, also as far as hair care goes, I mentioned this K18 a while ago. It's been great, and it's actually lasted a good amount of time. I use it like once a week. So I used it last wash, so I'm not using it this wash. I used my curl stuff. But yeah, this has been great. Worth the money in my opinion, because you don't need to rinse it out, which is why I switched from Olaplex to that. Skincare is mostly either Hero Cosmetics or like Benton Beauty. They're both K-Beauty, and they've been really great for my skin. I just reordered for the third time a serum from Benton that I'll show you. Yeah, so far so good. Everything is really simple. A lot of it has to be, oops, I'm gonna sit on my camera so I cannot have my hands tied. Okay, anyway, this is chaotic, I'm sorry. My brain is kind of scattered. I probably need to eat more food, but I haven't yet because I got distracted editing. So let's see, I love Coco Kind eye cream. I use it every day. It has like this nice metal applicator, so it feels good to put on, and I just use it around my eyes. Don't rub your eye skin too harshly, but I think this is okay. I'm pretty gentle. You can tell, I think, if you're tugging. Like, your skin is meant to be elastic, right? It's meant to do that. Like, Kim Kardashian put out this video on her social media kind of recently-ish, where she's like, I always pat, and it's like, then you're not getting your lymphatic system moving. Like, you need massage and like some kind of pressure sometimes. You can't just like pat all the time. It's so funny. People get so extreme about it. Let's see, and then I have this. I'm trying this out. Salicylic acid never does that much for me, but I do have a little blemish right here, so I'm going to stick some of that on. We'll see if it works. It's a pimple corrector from Hero Cosmetics. I also got, they had like this nice little deal for some of their patches, which I was out of anyway, and coming in this cute little box. So I got a whole bunch of patches, and they all are in this nice little box, which is perfect. So I just restocked on a bunch of their stuff, mostly because of those deals that I grabbed. Let's see. I think today, this is the stuff that I've repurchased over and over again. Snail Bee High Content Essence. I just got my 3rd bottle of it shipped. It hasn't arrived yet, but I ordered it. I love this stuff so much. I use this in the morning generally. It wears really well under makeup. It doesn't make your skin feel like anything. I kind of rub it on and then I smoosh it in. You can kind of feel when it's like really absorbing. And it does wonders. It does so many good things. My skin tone has never been so even. I'm having like a little bit of breakouts right now because I haven't been washing my face twice a day, which is my fault. When I do, this stuff is the best. I'll let that soak in for like 10 seconds. What I use at night, by the way, instead of that, is I use this, oh, not that, other one. It looks the same. I use this Hero Cosmetics Force Shield. It's like a probiotic super fuel serum stick, but I use this at night. And then everything else is the same. So I just switch my serums like morning and night. I also use Benton Cosmetics cleanser and sometimes the Clear Collective Hero Beauty Cleanser, but I don't worry as much about cleanser. Cleanser is not something I spend a lot of money on because it doesn't stay on your face all day, so I'm not too worried about it. And then after I put on serums, I use this 100% plant-derived squalane. This stuff is great. I've tried a lot of oils. I've tried like rose hip seed oil. I've tried a few other ones, and squalane is the only one that like really kind of just keeps me hydrated, doesn't clog my pores, and kind of disappears. Kind of like as part of my moisturizer, but it really does do just that like a little bit extra, if that makes sense. So I love it. Just pat that in so that I don't smear my serum around too much. And then I finish with either this Force Shield sunscreen from Hero Cosmetics, which I love, or this is like my luxury item, this fresh hyaluronic acid rose, let's see, deep hydration face cream. I've used this over and over again too. I've repurchased it probably like 5 times. I've used it for years. I've never found a moisturizer that compares. I love it so much, but it is $45 a bottle. So it's one area where I like really splurge is on moisturizer, but man, it makes a difference. That on my neck. And that's it. That's all I do. And all of this is awesome because it fits very nicely inside my little shower caddy. That will fit in the van really nice. I've worked really, really hard to whittle down my like products that I use every day down to, you know, what will take up that space. And that's actually one of the things that I gotta organize is the rest of my beauty stuff that doesn't fit in that and that I don't use that frequently. I need to decide like what's expired, what I should save for travel, you know, that kind of stuff. That's kind of next on the to-do list, what I'm kind of dreading. And for my hair, right now I'm growing out all my layers. They were fun while they lasted, but now that I'm in the van, I just don't feel like having to worry about my hair or having to like get it cut very often. So I'm going through the really gross growth phases right now. Hopefully by next spring, summer, my hair will be looking cute and long. But right now it is not fun. My bangs are long. Everything is kind of droopy and heavy because it just all needs to grow before I can like kind of redo the layers. So I have to blow dry it, at least my bangs. They are just like so flat, otherwise it's a bummer. And they're not long enough to like have a good wave because my waves are like pretty loose. So I'm gonna blow dry my hair right now too and get that done, and then I can get back to editing a little bit more. Whole family's back in the van. We're eating some guac that technically my stepdad's cousin, that's who he technically is. But they're Tori and Angie in Provo. We just call them like kind of our aunt and uncle. I lived with them off and on during my college years, and so we went to visit them on our way out of town, and they gave us all this delicious guac that he had just made. And home canned peaches and salsa from his garden. They're like massive gardeners. It was fun to talk to them about like homesteading and stuff when we were up there. Yeah, that is delicious.
Let me get someone else also. It's just so good.
Mm-hmm. Hello, checking in. Uploading. It's 75% uploaded right now. The day one vlogmas. It's late. It's 5 o'clock.
If we trip it, we'll have to like reset the settings from like the inside of the
Oh, really?
thing. So do you want to try it or
Let's do
not?
it tomorrow.
Okay.
We were just checking to see because our little like Amazon Basics electric water heater tripped our inverter last time, and so we were trying to see if maybe since we changed some settings, if it would work now. So I just tried to do the little hairdryer that I bought specifically because it would be the right wattage, and it didn't trip the inverter. So then we were gonna try the water heater again. But if it trips it and we have to get under there, I do not feel like putting the bed up today. Like, why not? Why, you know? If we're gonna go to a movie, we're gonna leave the cats in here, so it's way more comfortable for them to be on the bed than on the benches. And I like working on the bed. I think it's comfy. It hurts my back if I am like obviously too slouched over, but if I'm careful, it's fine. Okay, so update. I've just been moving stuff into here. I got all of our spices that we had inside moved into here. I got rid of a couple blends. Some of those Trader Joe's blends are kind of gimmicky. They're all really good. They're not bad. But like the everything but the elote and the chili lime blends, we just weren't using. The ones that I do love from Trader Joe's, like actually I can't even see myself. The ones I do love from Trader Joe's are this everything but the bagel. Love this one. And I just got this one to try. I think it'll be really good on like meats and stuff. Everything but the leftovers. It's kind of like a Thanksgiving dinner blend. Onion, sea salt, yeast extract, black pepper, turmeric, celery seed, ground sage, rosemary, thyme, parsley. Yum. Everything else, I really like to have individual spices that I can blend myself. So I got all those and all of those. I cook a lot. I haven't cooked at all in this van, but I do cook a lot in general. So I also changed out some of our teas. I had 2 blends that were really similar from Tamed Wild. I love all their blends so much, but 2 of them were too similar. So I changed out some and added a few more because we both drink a lot of tea, Vincent and I. I love it. Let's see what else. And then what I need to do soon also is like go through all of these boxes. They are literally from before we moved. Like this is New York food. Most of it's like preserved food. I also have all of this tea still that I will just keep in the storage unit for now. It'll save for a long time. It's just dried herbs. And then I have like some of these that I gotta figure out what to do with. Either make shelf space or put them in like, I don't know, in some container somewhere. I don't know. To figure that out. There's like so much to do. There's so much to do. Okay, I just decided I'm going to tell you more about Tamed Wild tea because I love it so much. I've been part of their like Tea of the Month club for more than a year. I just canceled it because, you know, we're going to be on the road so we can't have stuff delivered very easily. So I have like, you know, more than a dozen different blends and they're all so good. Every month is different and all the blends are like really high quality and the packaging is nice. They used to have them in these pouches, which I liked a lot. They were fine. Like they always have like weird herbs and stuff that have good medicinal qualities that are kind of hard to find. Like it's not something that I'd want to blend myself. They're great. So like for instance, this is the cold and flu. Contains peppermint, elderflower, rose hips, ginger, anise seed, thyme, yarrow, and calendula. Amazing. I just added, let's see, this one, Harvest Season Blend, Gayusa. I don't even know what that is. I'll put it on the screen. Hibiscus, rose hips, blueberry, lemongrass. Amazing. This one is one of our all-time favorites. I actually have this in 2 different forms because they've done it like once a year, I think. It's just kind of their thing with this one at least. It must be popular. Black tea, orange peel, cinnamon, dried apple, rose petals. Ugh, guys, these are all so good. So highly recommend if you're a tea drinker. Try out Tamed Wild, or it makes like a really good gift too, I have found. Because it's just also so cute. Like it's kind of overkill. I'm probably gonna have to take some of these out once these cupboards really get full, but like this is This is what I'm bringing. We got 7 blends and a few pouches. Ooh! I'm also gonna refill our black tea. We love this Irish breakfast tea from Trader Joe's. And I just keep it in this little jar to keep it fresher. I'm gonna restock that, and then we should be in good shape. I also got this recently. Tis a season of hot drinks and gift giving. I haven't tried this yet. Someone tell me if you like it. I want to try it. I haven't gotten around to it, but I love hot drinks so much. I drink them constantly. Look at these cuties. Boop boop.
Oh, thank you.
Boop boop. Boop boop. Ugh. So we are packing up the van. We're gonna head over to see our movie. We're gonna go see The Menu tonight. I don't know if I mentioned what movie we're seeing.
I'm so excited about that movie.
Me too. I've heard really good things about The Menu. We'll let you know how it is when we get back. I think we're gonna try to leave early enough to also grab. I need to get new tags for the cats at PetSmart because the tags that they have right now, I'm gonna show you. They're just too big. Like this tag in particular, always gets in their food, and that makes me feel sad. I don't want them to have food on their tag because I know they want to be clean too, and it probably bothers them. So I'm getting them much smaller, lighter tags
Okay.
for their little collars. Because I think I ordered those online and they were just like too big when they arrived. Yeah, put them wherever. Okay, so we're gonna pack up, we're gonna go, and then I will touch back with you when we get back from the movie tonight. A little wrap up, little closing thoughts before the end of today. Hi friends. So we saw the Menu. What did you think?
Excellent.
I thought it was great.
Exquisite.
It was very entertaining, lots of twists and turns, and a satisfying ending, I would say. What do you think?
I'm gonna bust out the thesaurus for this one. Excellent, exquisite, enticing, enthralling.
We did just listen to a lot of people describe food in a lot of really flowery ways, so that's not surprising.
Whoops, I'm sorry, dude.
Now we're gonna hang out with the kitty cats and watch a show, have a beer, relax. Tomorrow we'll have a long day, probably going to the storage unit, so you'll get to go along with that.
Remind me tomorrow that I will have to empty the pee jug.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's empty the pee jug time. How long? When was the last time you emptied it?
Before we left Utah.
Okay, so it's lasted a week, I would say,
Well,
something like that.
Well, and we've been using other bathrooms too.
Yeah, no, that's not going to be normal. But when we're not using it every time, it lasts a week. That's not too bad. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Have a good night.
This video is not family friendly anymore.
It never was. Like this video if you made it to the end, because that means that you liked it. Subscribe if you're not already. Comment about anything that you want to learn more about that I mentioned in this video. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.